So this is the beginning of my journey of increasing my VO2 max levels, or as Apple Watch or Apple Health likes to call it, cardio fitness level. It's basically an indication of how healthy you are in terms of cardiovascular health. And right now, I can actually show you guys, my levels are not good. And that's concerning because what they say about it is if you have a low cardio fitness level or VO2 max level, you are more prone to getting health issues in the future. You're more prone to just being unhealthy in the future and die faster and all that stuff. I don't know how true that stuff is, but I'm kind of willing to believe it since, cardiovascular health it just feels important. So right now I can show you guys exactly what it is. I just did a run. It is October 28th. I don't think that it's registered the run yet, but I did a run previously at a certain point that shows the level, and you can see it on my phone. I will screen record it, but basically it shows that I am low for 8 days right now. I previously hit 42, I guess. I don't know how, because that just came out of nowhere. For a while, this thing wasn't working for me. I guess the Apple Watch just needed to update or something, but it took a while, and then I just didn't have any data for a good 2 months, I guess. But right now my level is at 37.6 or 37.7, and it was previously even lower. Like, I think the lowest it was around 33. It was even as low as 29 at a certain point. And I've always wanted to increase it. I even made a video like this one previously, like I think 1 or 2 years ago, and I never did anything about it. I didn't know how to increase it properly. So that's what we're gonna talk about right now, is how do I actually increase it? Because right now it's below 38, which is low for my age and for males. It's different for females and different for age groups, I guess. So below average is 38 to 48 for me, and then above average is 48 to 57, and high is above 57. What I wanna get to is above 57. And the research that I did was basically that I need to do more zone 5, more like HIIT type workouts where it's high intensity for a short burst. And that's what I did today just now, because I don't want to like declare this challenge and not have done anything yet. So what I did was a run, and I'm pretty slow. So my fastest mile time ever, like all time, was probably like 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And that was when I was like still in school, like around high school. And my fastest time after that in college was around, I think like 8 minutes. So like I said, I'm pretty slow. So today when I ran, I'm trying to get back to that like around 8 minutes. So I did a distance of a quarter mile, and I tried to do it under 2 minutes. And I realized that when I use the activity thing for my watch, I should just use segments for outdoor run instead of just switching between outdoor run and walk. So basically my strategy right now is to do 6 minutes of zone 5, really high intensity workouts. So 2 minutes and then 2 minute rest, 2 minutes and then 2 minute rest, and then 2 minutes again. So that's a total of 6 minutes in one day. And then I want to do that twice per week. So that would be 12 minutes of around like really high heart rate zone 5 workouts. Zone 5 basically just means like around 90%, I think, of your max heart rate. And my watch basically calculates all of it for me. So I can actually check and see like how much of my workout was in that correct zone. So the first sprint I did, it was only 23 minutes actually in zone 5, and then 27 minutes in zone 4. And then, but I'm willing to bet like I was walking 28 minutes in zone 5 afterwards, after that sprint. So it's not always, that's exactly why I should keep it in outdoor run, so I don't have to like look at it in this weird view. And then the second run was 1 minute and 43 seconds of being in zone 5. So that's really good. I think totaling it out, it should be around what I'm thinking, 6 minutes. Yeah, and then the third run was 1 minute and 54 seconds of zone 5, and the walk in between that was 35 seconds of zone 5. So I definitely reached at least 6 minutes of zone 5 today, just now, and that's the goal. I probably got closer to 7 minutes if I'm calculating it correctly in my head. But yeah, next time I'll just do one outdoor run so it has the time in one workout session. This is the fitness app that I'm looking at right now. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the strategy. Just do 2 of these per week. And then theoretically, what I looked up online is that my VO2 max should increase. They say around 60 to 90 days, you can see an increase of 5% to 10%. So for me, since I'm at, let's just say 40, since I mean, I'm at 38, but it's easier to say that I'm just around 40. So 10% would be increasing it by 4. And if I already hit 44, I would already be, I mean, at the next tier, which is still below average, which is not good enough. So if we were to just do more math, it would take us at least, let's just be generous with our timeline and say in 90 days we can achieve 10% increase. So 10% increase of 4 will bring us to around 44, and then another 10% will bring us closer to 48.4. But so that will take at least 90 days plus 90 days, 180 days. So that's around half a year. So in order to get above average, I'm probably going to need 7 months at least, because I'm starting at 40, but I should actually be starting at 38. So 7 months of doing this. This is how long I'm going to be trying for in terms of getting above average. I do want to get to high, so that means I'm going to have to do it for more than 7 months. So most likely this thing will be like an entire year. But I'll check in monthly to basically, prove and get feedback that I am doing this properly, and to see like, is doing this good enough to increase it, right? Because that's the biggest question in my head, is whether or not just doing 2 sessions in a week of 6 minutes of zone 5 is good enough. Because what I looked up said that you should be doing 10 to 20 minutes in a week for zone 5 workouts, and that seems kind of little, to be honest. Like if I just did it like that easily, because I feel like it was kind of hard. Like I was definitely breathing super hard and I was tired at the end and I could not run anymore. Maybe if I rested, I mean, I feel like I can run again. So it's been 20 minutes afterwards. But either way, if that's all it takes to increase my VO2 max and then live a healthier and longer life, then why not, right? I feel like it's something I would like for sure. And I feel like it's important to keep up cardiovascular health, especially the older I get. So this is the challenge, and I feel pretty excited about it because it seems easy on paper, but like keeping up with it is the hard part, right? So 2 times a week, that's it, right? 2 out of 7. And considering everything that I've been doing lately with like studying Japanese for 30 days, doing a life reflection for 30 days, doing 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups every day for 30 days, just so many challenges that I'm doing, I should be able to do something that's like 2 times a week. And compared to back then, I'm way more consistent now. So I have like very high confidence that I can achieve this, but I don't want to like jinx myself. So we'll just check in monthly and see how it goes. But yeah, right now we are at 37.7. Let's find out where we will be next month, if it increases or not. That basically indicates how hard I'm gonna need to work. Is if I see like a decrease, or maybe I get stronger, then I can increase the workout, increase the time, get closer to 20 minutes instead of 12 minutes of zone 5 workouts. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's see how this goes.